chacun de notre côté, voilà. Ouais. Tu veux donner le trophée, s'il te plaît? Ouais. Merci. Merci. Super, merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Merci.
Well, Lando, you surged to pole position yesterday with an incredible lap. I know you felt quick all weekend, but how good was it to get the job done when it mattered?
I mean, a pole's always a good feeling, right? So, no, I'm happy, but today is a completely different day. So, yeah, plenty more challenges. Of course, happy with my position. It sets me up the best way possible, but today is going to be a long day.
Such fine margins between you and Oscar at the minute. How much are you enjoying that battle out there?
I'm enjoying it. I mean, you just enjoy going on track and trying to get everything out of it, even more than ever before. But it's the same thing. You go out, you try and drive as quickly as possible. That's what we enjoy the most. Good. We're teammates, so we work together well. But we also, want to get one up on one another. So a good challenge, and I'm sure we'll have the same today.
I kind of feel like we've had all seasons so far this morning. Obviously, it's sunny out now. It was only raining 5 minutes ago. When you're going into a race like this, how do you kind of mentally prepare for not really knowing what's going to happen, even though this is Spa and you know that?
Yeah, that's the challenge, to be honest. You can't prepare that much. You can prepare for different levels of rain, and I prepare for what I can in terms of driving, but there's no game plan. There's no, we have to do this, you have to do that. I mean, the main thing is you stay on track and keep yourself in the race till the end.
And just finally, when you're kind of heading up to Eau Rouge, I know pole position always the best spot, but do you try to think about doing anything different? Do you go through quite a few things in your head beforehand?
No, just keep the pedal to the metal and hope for the best.
Wish you all the best then today, Lando. Thank you very much. So, Oscar, I see you've gone for the wet weather setup today. You had shorts for the driver's parade in the rain. It's not even raining now, and you've got the trousers on.
Yep, I've learnt from my mistakes, so no, I'm appropriately dressed. I'm glad it's not raining at the moment, because I think, yeah, if it was raining, everything would be uncomfortable. But no, I've gone for a different strategy today, so we're good.
Yes, obviously really fine margins, but you've been quick around here all weekend. Actually, P2's not a bad place to start around here.
Yeah, I'm actually just looking how wet Eau Rouge is to see if I can hold it flat or not. But yeah, let's wait and see. Obviously, if it's wet, it adds another big challenge because Eau Rouge becomes a corner. And let's wait and see. I'm just seeing people nearly kill themselves coming up Eau Rouge. So yeah, let's wait and see. I think we're expecting a lot more rain before the race. But yeah, if it was dry, second's not a bad place to be.
Charles, just how good was that lap yesterday? I know that Ferrari have been struggling a little bit so far this weekend, and maybe, if I'm honest, you looked a little bit surprised at just how good it was.
No, it was a really good lap. I was really happy with it, and it's good because recently with the car, the way we need to set it up, it's very difficult to put everything together. But with the upgrade this weekend, it definitely went in the right direction, and I could set the car up in a more reasonable way, which was helped definitely for qualifying. So I'm really happy with the lap.
And how much confidence does that give you heading into this race? With that said, I'm just feeling a bit more comfortable with the car that you can really push and attack today.
Yeah, especially on tricky conditions. I think this will help because last race weekend in Silverstone was very tricky to drive the car with this setup in tricky conditions. But now this weekend we are in a much more reasonable place, which I hope it can pay off on a day like that.
I know that Ferrari have struggled a little bit in recent times in the wet conditions. So you guys got a better understanding of that, and how much will those setup changes kind of, like you said, help with that?
I hope so. The target is always to learn from what was a difficult race weekend in Silverstone in those conditions. So we have changed a few things, and I'll change a few things on my side to try and go in the direction of the car. And I hope that it will, that we can finally have a positive race in those conditions.
Great stuff. I'm going to get a few words in your own language to finish, please.
Oui, bon, ça a été un week-end qui a été plutôt positif de mon côté jusqu'à maintenant. Là, maintenant, il faut concrétiser. Aujourd'hui, ça va pas être une course facile comme ça. Enfin, c'est jamais facile, mais avec le temps ici à Spa, il y a toujours quelque chose d'inattendu. Donc, il va falloir faire du bon boulot du début jusqu'à la fin. On a une voiture qui, je pense, est réglée plutôt bien pour ce genre de conditions. Peut-être un petit peu moins d'appui aérodynamique qu'on le voudrait pour la pluie, mais ça devrait aller.
Great stuff. Good luck today, Charles. Thank you. Alex, I couldn't believe this is your best grid start and Williams' best grid start since Las Vegas 2023. Obviously, great work yesterday. How satisfying is that to be starting so far up the grid in P5?
It is. It came a little bit unexpected as well, so that's always a bit sweeter. But we obviously have an upgrade package this weekend, and we were a little bit on the back foot for most of the weekend. Came good to us in Q3, so good position to be, especially when visibility is not going to be great. And let's see what the weather does.
As you kind of stepped up here, the wind has really picked up. We've basically had sun, rain, everything already so far today. What are you expecting of the conditions and the impact on you and performance today?
It's just going to be about keeping on track, and then everyone wants to do what Nico did in Silverstone. So, the expectations. Let's see. The problem for us is almost we're starting in a really strong position, so we can't take unnecessary risks in terms of strategy. We just have to do the right calls, be sensible, and let's see what happens.
And even in those tricky conditions, do you think you can take the fight to the big boys up the front?
Well, McLaren's qualified 6/10 quick in front of us. I would say our race is more with George and with Yuki. If we can keep them behind, I think Lewis will come up through the pack pretty quickly as well. So, unfortunately, there'll be a bit more mirrors than in front.
Great stuff. Well, best of luck today, Alex. Thank you. Well, Max, we're just approaching your grandstand here today. There's a lot of people here out to support you. You enjoy such a massive fan base. How good is it to have that?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's my favorite track on the calendar, and the support, of course, that I get here is amazing. So hopefully that, we can have a fun race today.
You gave it a really good go so far this weekend, even though you haven't quite had the pace of the McLarens. What do you think is possible now?
Let's see. I mean, yesterday was, of course, nice to have that sprint win. We'll take any kind of win that we can get in the season. So today, hopefully, we can fight for a podium. But I think it's going to be very interesting what the weather will do, how much rain is going to come down still. So I don't expect it to be an easy race.
In terms of the way that you've kind of prepared the car for today, did you kind of do a bit of a compromise, a bit for the potentially wet conditions, but for the dry?
Yeah, we compromised, of course, a little bit yesterday in qualifying, and hopefully that will work out. Today for us.
And can I get a few words for your fans and the inside over there?
Ja, de stemming zit er al goed in. Dus ik hoop dat we natuurlijk een topwedstrijd kunnen hebben. Het zal niet makkelijk worden met dit weer, maar hopelijk dat we in ieder geval naar voren kunnen gaan.
Great stuff. Well, best of luck today, Max. Thank you. George, I felt for you yesterday when you were saying it was one of the worst qualifiers that you've had for a long time. Just how tricky is this car to drive and how frustrating is that for you, considering how good the year started?
Yeah, for sure frustrating, not just for me, but for the whole team, that we've clearly taken a bit of a step backwards. I think we have some ideas why that is. We're still in P6, which is not an awful place to start, especially ahead of a race that's probably going to be pretty chaotic with the weather conditions. But obviously we need to dig deep and understand where we've lost this bit of performance and come back stronger for next weekend.
I know obviously the conditions are so unpredictable around here, but where is your fight, do you think, at the minute? You talked about the difficult performance, but where is it?
Well, I think I need to get past Albon straight away because I don't want to be stuck another race behind him throughout, but he obviously did an amazing job yesterday. And realistically, can we fight with the four guys in front? I think it will be tricky maybe with Charles, but I think the McLarens, we've seen it in dry races, wet races, they're in another league. So, yeah, I hope I can fight with Charles and maybe Max.
Is that why you were having a chat with your mate Alex when he came on the track, just trying to suss him out, kind of play some mind games?
It wasn't, but now you've said it, I might just go back over there and have a think what to say. So
great, I'll let you go with it. Thanks, George. Hey, Yuki, obviously incredible qualifying yesterday. You bolt on a new floor, you do some setup changes, and instantly the car feels quick. How satisfied are you with just the way you handled it yesterday?
Yeah, first of all, thanks to the team that they brought the upgrades. They made it into this weekend, which didn't expect. So massive thanks also to the mechanics as well. Yeah, certainly it was not that easy as well. You know, like going almost with an unknown car and behavior. So, but yeah, able to adapt it. Engineers did a fantastic job to make it consistent, balanced as possible. And feel immediately. I can feel something different. So and achieved a different result as previous races. So happy, yeah.
When the car isn't sliding around as much as it has been, how much confidence does that give you? And then today, whatever the conditions, you must be feeling that at least you can maybe start showing the form that everyone knows you can do.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, the long run is also a place that still where I'm improving and something that I'm still working hard on. But yeah, so at the same time, like you said, it's a completely different scenario again compared to previous races. And definitely feeling more motivated and starting in the points. So definitely have to bring back the points for the team. Especially for myself, it's going to be a long time. So yeah, maximum focus.
Great, son. Just a few words in your own language to finish, please.
もうすでに何個かの日本国旗が見られて、すでに、エネルギーをもらってこのレースすごく楽しみです。皆さんのエネルギーを、僕に渡して、最大限頑張っていきたいなと思います。
Okay, so best of luck today, Yuki. Isack, I'll bring you straight in. I know you were a little bit disappointed yesterday, just a tenth off where Alex has started in P5, but this car has been fast all weekend. Rain or shine, how good do you think today could be?
I think I'm hoping for a great result because the car feels outstanding so far, and I feel like it could also suit wet conditions with the choices we've made. So definitely excited.
What do you think has really made the car come alive all weekend, and why you and even Liam have been able to be so consistent?
I think it's been, first of all, like it's our strength this year, high-speed corners. So a track like this, Japan, tracks like high-speed corners content is very high. We are quite successful. At the same time, we haven't done much adjustment because we nailed the baseline so much that the car is very healthy and yeah, it's great.
Well, I wish you all the best. Can I just get a few words in your own language to finish, please?
Moi, je suis très excité en partant de la 8e position. Je pense qu'il y a des bons points à aller chercher. Ça va être une course où il va se passer beaucoup de choses. Il va pleuvoir. Donc, ça va être excitant. Merci.
Great stuff. Good luck today, Isack. Thank you very much. Liam, I'll bring you straight in. Great result, obviously, just for you and for the team yesterday in qualifying. I know it could have been a bit better if you've had another 10 to get up where Alex is, but you must be feeling pretty excited about the chances of scoring big today.
Yeah, it's just very tough in these conditions. So it depends on what we get, honestly. It's obviously in a race like this, you try and make every right decision. Inevitably, you're going to make one probably wrong, and it's just about resetting and trying to make the best out of it. So let's see what we get.
Where do you think your fight is today? I know whatever the conditions are, where do you think the fight is?
I think, I mean, the sort of 4 cars around us, obviously Alex in 5th and backwards, it's all very, very tight. But at the same time, if it's wet, you know, it depends on the speed. It depends on how many teams have accounted for today's weather yesterday in quali. So it's hard to say, but I'm just going to go as fast as I can.
Great stuff. Well, best of luck today, Liam. All the best. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, Gabby. Great to see you back in the top 10 after a great performance yesterday in quali. You've got a lot of cars in that tight midfield battle around you. What's your strategy today?
Well, let's see, first of all, how the track is going to be. There's a lot of rain coming, and then track dries up and then rains again. So I think it's a bit of a mixture. Let's decide the best tire to start and then try the best to gain some positions. And, you know, it's a very long race here, and a lot of things can happen.
In terms of your confidence, we've talked about how it's just growing from one weekend to another. Do you feel that behind the wheel? Do you feel like every time you put in a new lap in, it's kind of giving you that confidence to really go for it?
I would say so, yeah. I just think it's time with the car and getting to learn more things. And honestly, yes, I feel like every time I jump in the car, I know a bit what I want and how much I can push and what's the limit of it. So.
Well, I wish you all the best for today. Can I just get a few words before you go in your own language, please?
Obrigado a todos, vamos para cima hoje na corrida, vai ser bem divertido. Beijo a todos os brasileiros e a todos os fãs.
Great stuff. Thanks very much, Gabby. Thank you very much. Lewis, can I bring you in? Lewis, I felt for you yesterday because I know how tough it was for you, but today is a new day and you love this circuit. You've got a lot of support out there. What's the mindset right now?
Well, first, I'm really happy to be here. Firstly, it's a new day, so definitely not been a good weekend so far, but today is another chance to change that. So, and it's mixed conditions. I'm looking for some more rain.
I bet you've got a pit lane start, obviously an engine change. I guess it was just worth rolling the dice and giving yourself a little bit extra given where you'd qualified.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few people that have done it, but we're right at the back, so it might as well take the penalty. And it's definitely not perfect starting from the pit lane, but nonetheless, try and have some fun from there.
So what are the chances of some Lewis magic today, do you think, around here?
Oh God, I don't know. I'm always searching for that, so I'm just going to shake myself, see if any magic dust can come out onto the car today. And yeah, but I think most important is just try to enjoy it. But it's, you know, I'm so grateful to all the people that have come out here. We have so much support. This Grand Prix and the crowd that always come to the Belgian Grand Prix is always pretty special. So yeah, let's hope for a better day than the rest of the weekend's been.
Well, best of luck. Have fun out there. Thanks, Lewis.
Yeah.